everybody, welcome back to my channel. Again, it's another nighttime car chat, but it's Friday and I am going to get this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday thing down, or know the reason why. So tonight we were out, we had to run over to the Walmart, go pick up prescriptions and just do stuff like that. And dinner is going to be so late tonight because it's already 6 o'clock and I haven't even started. So now, I know, right? Now's the best time to get this video knocked out of the park.
And now's the time for me to have a snack. Oh, sorry about showing you guys my index finger right there. It must have slid.
Try not to die. Anyway, say hi to Chris.
Hello.
And of course we got Ben behind the camera because Ben lives behind the camera. Doesn't want to be in front of it at all.
And he's stuffing his face with blades.
Yeah, Ben,
like
stop doing that because the microphone's going to pick it up, okay? Aw, you'll live. Dinner's not going to be that late that I want you filling up on potato chips.
Don't worry. Some people say I actually have a black hole in there instead of a stomach.
Well, today, you can skip this part of the video if you want to. But today I'm going to talk just a little bit about what happened at the doctor's yesterday, because I know y'all are kind of following it. Both of you.
The one who's actually interested.
She thinks, this is just trying to figure out what's going on. She thinks what's happening is that I'm prone to migraines. That I'm getting a new type of migraine and it causes physical stress on my body, which is sending me into pancreatitis, which in turn is causing me to have little mini thyroid storms. So it's like just the perfect combination to really lay me out for a week. It's very painful, very uncomfortable, and
she wouldn't wish this on even her most bitter enemies.
I would not wish this on my worst husband. So it's bad. It is debilitating. So hopefully this will work. We're going to try when it starts next time, if it ever starts again, and I hope it doesn't. We're going to try by starting with a migraine medication to try to stop the dominoes before they start knocking each other over. It's really complex and it's also pretty dangerous. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. I could drop dead next week, who knows. If I do drop dead though, I left all my millions of dollars hidden away in the... Never mind.
Sorry, what?
I'm feeling smarmy today, ain't I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling like free advertising time.
Put that down, buddy. Tonight for dinner, we're having tomahawk steaks. Ben, how big are the tomahawks?
You pick one up, and it's basically like picking up a small axe.
The meat portion is about like this on each of them. And then it's got that great big long curved rib bone
sticking out of it.
So there's two, one for me and Mom and one for Chris and Ben, because believe me, there's enough for two people on each of those steaks. That's what we're having. I'm gonna sear them off real hard in a pan and then just roast them till they're the desired doneness in the oven, because you'd burn up the outside trying to get the inside to medium rare.
For the record, she's going for medium.
Yeah, we're going for medium, which normally I wouldn't do, but they're so thick. They're just too thick. If you go for rare, the outside, they're just too thick. Trust me. It's just easier to shoot for medium. I'm going to make, which I usually make French fries, but this time we're doing mashed potatoes and gravy and probably green beans. How's that sound, Chris?
Good.
Good?
I already got my side.
Listen, your girlfriend doesn't watch my channel, right?
I don't know.
I'm sure she doesn't. Chris, go on, Chris. Chris, tell her what we're doing. Tell the internet what we're doing for her Valentine's Day present.
We're going to get her flowers and candy.
But no, tell her about the candy. Tell them about
the candy. Will basically be the bouquet of flowers.
Okay, let me explain it. You know how you see the different Valentine's Day candies like Reese's Hearts or, you know, Kit Kat Valentines? We're going to get a bunch of different ones and we're going to glue them to skewers and put them in a vase with a big bow around them and make her a candy bouquet. Put some greenery in it from the Dollar Tree. It's going to be really nice. It's gonna be gorgeous. You pay for those too when you go buy them pre-made. So I say yay on us.
Oh, excuse me while I pass out. Kerthunk.
You just want one for yourself.
Har har.
This year for Valentine's Day, I know what I'm getting. Does anybody know?
Uh-oh.
Nothing. Ah.
I guess for Mom it's Singles Awareness Day instead.
I might get bit by the dog. That's about it. My dog loves me. The rest of you can go.
Har har.
I was gonna get some pictures of him with his walrus tonight, but that's not gonna happen. Clearly, I'll try to get some over the weekend and then just incorporate them into Monday's video.
Oh, but you let me do it.
What would you do?
Take a picture while he's walking the walrus. Take it.
He loves that walrus. He doesn't love it as much as Clifford, but he loves it. Tell him about them trying to get it out the door and Ben wouldn't let him take it out to pee.
Ben confiscated the poor walrus and Wolf refused to go use the bathroom. He just stood out there for a little bit and came back in.
Wolfie likes to take a stuffed animal out and he sits it at the corner of the trailer. And that's his guard, his sentry, whatever you want to call it, for while he pees. He has something guarding him. And they wouldn't let him take Wally the walrus. That was so mean.
It wouldn't even fit through the door, to be fair.
It's a big walrus. It's really, really heavy too. It's just, oh my gosh. It is firmly packed full and it weighs
A ton.
a ton. And he picks it up and shakes it and almost knocks himself over doing it. He's so funny. He's the sweetest puppy though, isn't he just, Chris?
Yes, he is.
He loves Chris and he likes to take his mouth and kind of softly chew on Chris's arms. And he just looks at him the whole time he's doing it like, I love you so much I have to bite you.
Did we mention that dog is spoiled?
He
Not
was not
my
happy when I
dog.
brought my stuffed animal home.
When did that happen? Oh,
Yeah.
Chris got Slimer from Ghostbusters stuffed.
Coming out of a pumpkin.
Coming out of a pumpkin, and it's official Ghostbusters merchandise from the original movies, not the reboot. And Wolfie thinks any stuffed animal that comes in the house should belong to him. So he was like, hey, where are you going with my Slimer? Chris put it in his room. Wolf was offended. Was thoroughly offended, wasn't he, Chris?
Yes, he was.
But no, we love that dog, and Ben says he's spoiled.
But
He
he's not
is.
spoiled.
I mean, if you're going to get a pet, you're not doing it right if you're not spoiling it.
Damn straight. You gotta spoil your animals. That's the whole point of having them. They're like little kids that you can spoil with absolutely no consequences. They're just there to love you and be with you and give you happiness. And a lot of happiness comes from being able to spoil them and see them so delighted with their toys and treats. It's just fun. So why would you not do it, right?
Yeah, why would anyone stuff them into a box? Pieces of trash humanity.
Don't get us started on crate training. We don't believe in it. I believe if you could take the time and energy to train your animal to go into a crate, you can take the time and energy to train your animal to not jump
need it.
on people and not need a crate. Wolfie could probably use a crate. He does not know how to behave around people. It's my fault. I take 100% responsibility. Ask Mike Casperson. Seriously, he would like to eat Mike. I don't know why. He just does not like Mike. And Mike is right to be a little nervous around him. Now he likes Mike's son, but Mike not so much. And he loves Lenora so much, he wants to go get her and just knock her on the floor and wiggle from her toes to her head, back down to her toes.
But she
and lick and slobber and chew every inch of the way back and forth. And she's scared of him. So, yeah, that doesn't happen. No.
You know what we should do?
It is funny. Cause
If we do need to actually do any sort of training, why do you people think an obedience school exists?
Wolfie,
We don't believe in
Wolfie would be
obedience school.
expelled from obedience school.
He'd probably get... he would probably have gotten us kicked from church if we were actually churchgoers because he'd unholy the holy water.
He is a trip. He is my dog, and I love him, But yeah, he's a little bit hard on strangers.
This
One
road is a
time-
bit bumpy. Any shakiness in this video is caused by the bumps.
One time we were pulling, I had Wolfie in the back seat of the car, and he is not good with strangers. And there was a police officer looking for somebody. He was going to serve a warrant, I think. But he was looking and asking if I'd seen somebody lurking around. And he came over and he put his hands on the top of the car like this and then leaned over into the window. And I'm here to tell you, I thought Wolfie was going to bite him. I did. It was all I could do to hold that dog back. He was all slobber was flying right and left, and oh my sweet goodness gracious, it was a mess. Finally, I had to ask the cop to quit touching the car so I could calm the dog down so I could listen to him. But it was close. It was very close. He's not the quiet, restrained gentleman that Beauregard was, is he?
No.
In some
Beauregard-
ways, he's the polar freaking opposite.
Wolf is the opposite of Beauregard. Beauregard would sit there like a little gentleman and not get aggressive unless he absolutely had to. But when he did, he meant it. And
I think the absolute worst he ever was towards a cop was, I need spoiled.
yes, the police loved me. I'm not joking. I'm not making this up, and I'm not telling this to get anybody in trouble. But I have been pulled over with Beauregard in the car just so the cops could talk to him and pat him and give him treats. And I mean more than once.
Tell them about the McDonald's.
Yeah, we were in a McDonald's drive-thru one time, and it was a real long line, and there was a policeman in front of us. And he left his car blocking the line so he could walk back and ask if Bo could have an ice cream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
A
I said,
freaking
yes,
ice cream.
sure. So then he went and bought it and held up the line while he brought my dog an ice cream.
He held up a
A
line
long line at the drive-thru at McDonald's
to
spoil
get
that
a dog ice cream.
Not any dog, it was Beauregard. His name was Beauregard P. Poopy Pants, but we called him Bobo or just Bo. And he was my puppy love. I love Wolfie. I love him so much it ain't funny. But Bo was like my doggy soulmate. You only get a couple dogs like that in your whole life. And it might turn out that Wolfie's one of them too, but Bo definitely was one. He was just my dog. And now Wolfie would be that way with me, except he loves Chris more. And he loves Grandma pretty much more too. I know I'm third string when it comes to this dog. I know. He only loves me good because I will play with him roughhouse and you guys won't.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, I
Sir.
do that. He'll be out in the yard and I'll go, sir, excuse me, sir. There's no loitering here. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to step in the house, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. And Ben is like leaning out the door screaming with laughter. It's so funny.
I think
The
I hit my
neighbors
head
are
on the
looking at us like we're
window.
The neighbors, man, they don't even talk to me anymore. They think we're crazy, and that's fine. He has a sassy little dog friend that lives up the street, and every time he's walked, the neighbor
The
dog,
next thing you hear when you see the neighbor
He
dogs,
starts- yeah, and after they quit that though, the next thing you hear is there they go walking down the street, and the dog has to, it's a little dog, has to stop and turn around and go, "Ruff, ruff, ruff." And then he'll take about 10 more steps and stop and turn around and go, "Ruff, ruff, 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 ruff." He just has to get that last word in. Crazy damn dog. But anyway, we love dogs, so. I think I'm coming up on my 15-minute mark though, aren't I, Ben?
pretty close.
Okay, so I guess that means that we're done chatting at you for tonight. Thanks for sticking with us through another crazy video. And I really will try to get the walrus pictures to add in. So thanks for coming with us, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Yes, me. And make your friends watch, because I need more viewers. I've got like 3. So, love you guys, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Bye-bye.